So, guys, to sell on Etsy and actually make a profit, you need to understand certain things. You need to understand what trends are so that you can create designs for trends. You need to understand about holiday times so that you can create designs around the holidays, and also understand those evergreen designs so that these ones can sell all year round. And all of these are the building blocks to actually having a profitable store that you sell many different types of things in your store so that you're able to make money consistently on a monthly basis. Now, I want to be talking very quickly about finding those and understanding what those design trends. So, just very quickly, I want to show you on my screen a design trend and how we know something is a design trend, right? Now, I'm going to talk specifically about something called the coquette. And the coquette is basically it's a design which is like a bow tie. So I want to just get a good example of it. So all of these are actual coquettes. You can see that they are bow ties, but obviously because I've typed in Halloween, it has that Halloween flavor. Okay. And people do many different things with these coquettes. But there are specific design styles that work, and they tend to be things like the bow tie with the pumpkin, right? If it's the Halloween case, in the case of the Halloween. Or here's a different one, which is just the bow tie, if you like, only, but in that dark style, that Halloween flavor style, right? And there are many different takes on these. So you got the bow tie here with that kind of leopard print, but it's got a pumpkin, right? So people design in different ways, or you might have the coquette, which is like 9 designs, and this is another style of using the coquette where you got rows of 3 of these bow ties, but again they still have that kind of Halloween flavor where you got that orange and the black sort of style. Again, here's another one, the orange and black sort of designs, Halloween style bow tie coquettes. So but the coquette essentially is a trend, and what people do is they tend to put their own take on it. Like I said, you got these sort of 9 designs. You got this one with all these bow ties. You got the coquette with a pumpkin, which is another style. And if I go up, there'll be other sort of ideas with the coquette. Here's another one, which is like the bow tie, pumpkin, and ghost, basically mixing in elements of Halloween with the coquette also. That works really well. But how do we know that something is definitely a trend? Well, we know it's a trend when it goes on to different times of the year. So it could be if it appears in Christmas, for example, if it appears on Valentine's Day, if it appears on St. Patrick's Day, something that shows itself at different times of the year consistently has become something that is a trend and is actually selling at different times of the year, right? So this is how we understand design trends, and this is just one prime example. But let me just also jump onto, and like I said, there are many different variations of this. Like if you look at this one, there's another style where you got the pink coquette with the ghosts. Again, it has the undertones of Halloween. However, they have a different take on it because it's got this pink pastel style, which again is a popular. And what people tend to do is they amalgamate different sort of ideas. So you got that pink pastel style, or you might have the watercolor style mixed in with those kind of elements of pumpkin, coquette, ghost, witch's hat, and so on, right? And people can be very creative with this. So it's understanding the best ways of mixing, or the best way of representing the coquette, is where you will find most joy and the most sales. Now, just very quickly jumping on to Christmas, I'm just going to show you right now. Okay, so now we're on the Christmas sort of coquette. But again, have in mind what we've spoken about already, about the bow tie in the Christmas elements. Now we saw the Halloween elements. Now we see the Christmas elements. And, these trends are popular. You can see from these ones, look at it's popular now, again, with those 9 design style, which we've seen on the Halloween, except in this case, they got coquette with Santa, reindeer, presents, tree, and gingerbread elements, mixing in the elements of Christmas with the coquette. Here's another one with that sort of reindeer-esque style with a big coquette bow tie. When you actually use a trend like a coquette, think about what time of year you're selling at. So in this case, obviously, it's Christmas. Look at this big coquette on a Christmas tree. Think about how you can make yours original and stand out. And this is the key to this. It's not about, looking and seeing what's working and trying to do the same thing. It's about taking the idea and looking at what elements you can mix in with, what design styles you can do, what flavor you can add, but keeping the principle of the coquette there also. Look at this one. Look, this is a popular now, really nice Christmas tree style. If I come down, this is also very popular with Christmas trees and pink coquettes, really nice. This is also nice, a sort of Christmas Jesus Christ with a coquette style, again popular now. And things repeat themselves. When you look at it, the main things repeat themselves, like a big bow tie style, but with its own take on it. In this case, you got a big bow tie, but using Santa hats. Really cool idea. So it's really nice to see that people are actually being very creative with the whole trending design and doing their own take on it. And this is where people actually then do make the money, because you want to actually stand out from the crowd. There's no point in you having the same design style and idea and take on it as somebody else, because that is not where you're going to win on Etsy. You will win on Etsy when you have a slightly different take and idea style, but keeping the sort of the theme there. Look at these ones. These are fantastic. Look at that. Bestsellers and popular nows. Again, look at this really fantastic sort of gingerbread-esque style with some writing around it, but yet in a coquette style. Look at this one, those 9333 designs, again, with the different Christmas elements and the coquette. Look at this again. This one's a pink Jesus Christmas coquette style. Again, really nice tones on that one, but more in line with the sort of Christian faith style, but mixed in with the coquette, right? Really nice. And again, let me just jump on Valentine's Day just to sort of confirm this with you very quickly. We got Valentine's Day with the coquette style, hearts and bow ties. And guys, like I said, this is just one example. Coquette is just one example. There's so many different examples of those design trends that are crossing over many different sort of times of the year that can still work and still sell really, really well, can be really popular. Look at these ones, hearts and coquettes, pink hearts and coquettes coming down again, you got the big bow tie there, which is quite nice. You got the bow ties and the fairies here, cupids right there. So the as long as you have, I believe, and really interesting, these are quite nice. Look, heart-shaped macaroons with coquettes. That's an interesting idea. And this is what I really would definitely say to you guys, is that whatever design trend there are, it's always a case of try to do your own take on it, try to do your own angle on it, because it's the ones that have that originality that sell and have those really original, interesting ideas, but using that design trend or using that design, but have their own take on it, are the ones that win on Etsy. And those tend to be the ones that people start that sell, and then others, and then unfortunately other people tend to copy the exact sort of style that they do. But you see, the trendsetters are the ones that win on Etsy. And again, look at these. These are quite nice. Look at that. Lips and hearts. And here's a whole bundle of sort of these ones, coquette, in that sort of Valentine flavor. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there. But I just wanted to show you exactly how you can firstly confirm that design trends are there and they're still selling when they're selling at different times of the year. But also to see how you can actually create your own style on it, because even though we have the same one design principle, there are many different takes on this idea. And you can even see how popular and what the bestsellers and the popular ones are. And it's those ones that really do bring out that sort of originality in the idea or the designs. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit a like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye. Take care.